Assalamu alaikum. We are here in the beautiful Mexico City and we are with a fan who's about to go off and watch the match between Mexico and South Africa. His name is Louis. How are you doing, my brother?
¿Cómo estás?
Beautiful. And his mask, is this that famous wrestling mask, the Mucho Libre?
Yeah, la máscara que tienes, o sea, es de luchadores, es como de lucha libre.
Lucha libre mexicana.
Yeah, the Mexican lucha libre.
And before on the train, we gave you a copy of the Quran, and the Quran says for Christians and Muslims to come together on a united point that none is worthy of worship except God.
Yes.
Yo lo veo de esa forma.
Okay. He said, he said that according to his belief, there's only one God, and since he was brought up, that's the belief he always held, and that different cultures call him different names. They may have different names for God, but at the end of the day, they're all united under the worship of one God.
He's 100% right.
Tienes toda la razón.
And God is independent. He's not physical, he's not human. He is unimaginable. He doesn't eat and drink, and he's not within the creation. So what we say as Muslims is we love Jesus, but we say he's a creation of God. He's not God. Did you know this about Islam?
¿Sabías eso sobre el Islam?
Pues la verdad no, digo que hasta que sé muy poco de Arabia.
He said, I'm being honest, I don't know that. I know very little about Arabia, like I told you earlier.
And this is something which we share with people because we want to show them that we also love and respect Jesus.
Yes.
Sí lo capto.
Yeah, he gets it.
And we can see that when you read this story, you are going to visualize a beautiful lesson from God about who Jesus is. We just had a wonderful conversation with Luis, and this guy is a rapper. He's somebody that we met on the train on the way here. We gave him a copy of the Quran in Spanish. We spoke to him about Islam. We explained to him who Jesus was. We found out he's a spiritual guy. He's someone that he's just exactly the sort of person you'd come across in Mexico. He was curious about what we were doing, and in fact, we explained to him our campaign, and he actually said in the end that it makes sense that we have the football going on and it's about unifying people on football, but what you guys are trying to do is something greater. And this is in the context of me saying to him that we are here to unite people in terms of the belief in one God. And I gave him the Quranic verse that Muslims and Christians should agree that there's none worthy of worship except God, and we explained to him why Jesus is not God, and we referred to him to read the Quran, and in particular the chapter of Mary, because he's somebody that will then understand why we believe in Jesus being a human messenger and not God. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to have an interesting conversation with a congresswoman from the Mexican Parliament, Meggy Salgado. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, you did it correctly.
How are you doing today?
I am fine. I am happy to find you because I was just walking, I found them, and I am very happy to have people visiting my country.
And it's a beautiful country. It's actually my first time in Mexico. Can I share with you what I've learned about the Mexican people, and I want your thoughts on it?
Of course, of course.
So one of the reasons why we came here, we're known as the Islamic Education and Research Academy. We try and bring people together. What I noticed about the people of Mexico is they're very welcoming, they're non-judgmental, they welcome you into their lives, and they share with you their culture. And I found that, especially when they find out you're a foreigner, they give you a lot more respect.
Mexico is a hospital country.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
We all love to have people from all over the world, and we believe that. We believe that we have to be close each other. We have to find the coincidences. You were talking about Islamic, I would say Buddhism, Catholics, everybody in the world, we all have to find what we have in common.
It does. And it's been really wonderful talking to you. And one of the things I want to share with you is we have a gift in Spanish.
Okay.
And this is a copy of the Quran that we are giving out for free to people. And we're giving this out so that in the future, say you are an ambassador to Saudi Arabia, which I can see happening with her, by the way. And you can see her becoming an ambassador, and you need to go meet people from a different background. At your political level, you will understand. I have read parts of the Quran. I understand as a Christian, this is what you believe. And this way we can have convivencia. And so I want to gift you this copy for yourself.
Okay.
You can take this as a gift. And chapter 17, is it, Mary?
19.
Chapter 19 is on Mary.
Okay.
Now, Maria, as you say,
Yes, la Virgen María.
we have a chapter on her, and that chapter explains why we believe what we believe. Because look, in the world, sometimes Muslims and Christians fight. But the reality is we have too many problems to solve together. We don't
Yes.
need to fight.
No.
And one of the teachings in this lesson, in that chapter, is that we believe in Jesus as a messenger of God. We do not believe him to be God or Son of God. However, we believe that humanity should learn about each other so that we are one family. Because at the end of the day, me and you, if we cut here, we're red.
Yes.
We're not a different color. You're not purple, I'm not red. I'm not red.
Yes.
Also, if you need help, I will help you. If I need help, you're going to help me. And humanity together, we need to do this because the world is too small. And people like yourself, especially at a political level, they need to come together so that we can live in harmony. That was Congresswoman Meggy Salgado, and we had a really interesting conversation with her. We explained to her who we were, what we're doing here. She's very open. We gave her a copy of the Quran. This is a good contact that we have here on the ground now, and inshallah we're going to invite her to the masjid and slowly open her up to Islam. And you know, someone like this, they are obviously somebody that cares about justice. They're the humanitarian. Talk to them about Islam and Islam's ideas on social justice, and use that as a segue into Tawheed and Islam. You know, you have to give dawah to people according to the sort of person that they are. I think it'll be really, really powerful, and inshallah we're going to be in contact with her long term.